blastmusic247.com. We're changing the industry one artist at a time.
Welcome back to Moments with Myra. Today I want to pause and reflect on something simple yet powerful: being thankful, grateful, and blessed. Life moves so quickly, and sometimes we get caught up in what's next instead of appreciating what's now. In this episode, I'm inviting you to slow down with me to look at the little things and the big things that remind us of how far we've come, what we've overcome, and the blessings that surround us every single day. So let's dive in and take a moment to shift our hearts towards gratitude. Sometimes life moves so fast that we forget to pause and appreciate the little things, the everyday moments that really matter. And at other times, we get caught up in what's next, what's coming, what's missing, and especially what we wish we had without realizing how much is already here. So today, I want to take a moment with you to reflect on the beauty that surrounds us, the lessons we've learned, the love we've received, and the growth we've experienced. And I want to share how choosing to focus on being thankful, grateful, and blessed can truly transform how we see our lives, even during your most difficult times. So let's start with thankfulness. Being thankful is about acknowledging and appreciating the things in our lives, both big and small. It can be as simple as a warm cup of coffee in the morning, a phone call from a friend, or even just making it through a challenging day. I remember recently I had one of those days that felt like nothing was going right. And I mean, nothing. I was tired, I was stressed, and just done, to be honest. But then I paused and I thought about one small thing I could be thankful for: a simple text from someone I care about. And in that one tiny moment, my whole mindset, shifted, and my whole day made a turnaround. Being thankful isn't about ignoring the challenges or pretending life is perfect. It's about finding those little pockets of light even when things feel heavy. And here's a practical tip you can try. Every day, write down one thing you're thankful for. It doesn't have to be huge, just one thing, and watch how your perspective slowly shifts and starts to change. Now, as we're talking about thankfulness, we also have to include gratitude. Gratitude is a little different than thankfulness. While thankfulness can be a momentary acknowledgement, gratitude is more of a lifestyle or a mindset, I would say. It's a choice we make to see the positive in our lives consistently, even during the hard seasons. And it's so hard, especially during those hard seasons, to have gratitude. When you're losing your job, or you lost your job, or when the car breaks down, or when someone takes money out of your bank account, all of these different things, your relationships going bad, all of these different things. I know y'all saying, Myra, now how am I going to find gratitude in that? But believe it or not, you can, even during your hard seasons. I've learned that gratitude can transform ordinary days into extraordinary ones. When I consciously practice gratitude, notice I said consciously practice, because it's something that you have to do over and over. It's like exercising a muscle. It's not something where you just wake up and you're like, okay, I'm going to just be thankful for everything. And then, right after you say that, everything goes to hell in a handbasket and here you are. But it's something that you have to work on every day. But when I practice gratitude, I notice things I might otherwise overlook, like the laughter of children playing outside, a kind gesture from a stranger, or the peace of a quiet moment to myself. And I tell you guys, sometimes those are far and in between. I had to set up boundaries to make that happen, and I'm so glad that I started doing so. Gratitude also teaches us resilience. When life is challenging, choosing to be grateful, even in the smallest things, reminds us that there's still good around us. that blessings exist even in the midst of difficulty, which, like I said before, is so hard to do. But if you start doing it even on the smallest basis, you'll notice that in time it becomes a lot easier to feel that way. So here's a tip for cultivating gratitude. Try journaling. And I know you're like, here she goes with journaling again, especially if you're my client and you're watching me. You know, I'm a big believer in journaling for sure, without a doubt. So try journaling each night. Write down 3 things you're grateful for that day, or take a walk and notice the beauty around you, the sunlight, the breeze, the sound of the birds. Gratitude doesn't change your mind, it changes your heart, which will in turn change your mindset for the better. All right, so we got thankfulness and we got gratitude. So now we want to look at the feeling of being blessed. Being blessed isn't just about material things. It's about recognizing the abundance in our lives, the love we share, the lessons we've learned, the opportunities we've been given, and even the challenges that have made us stronger. You see, challenges in all of those things, but still we're able to have thankfulness, have gratitude, and now feel blessed, even in the midst of our challenges. I like to think of blessings as quiet, sometimes unexpected gifts that gives us a little bit of that push that we need, a friendship that lifts you up when you're down, a lesson learned from a mistake, or the strength to keep moving forward, even when it's hard. I want you to take a moment and think about your own life. What are some blessings you've noticed recently? Maybe it's the support of a loved one, your health, your home, or even your ability to see a new day. Recognizing our blessings helps us live with more peace, joy, and contentment, which is so important. Like I said before, even during those difficult times. So now I want us to bring all 3 together: thankfulness, gratitude, and feeling blessed. Being thankful allows us to notice the good. Gratitude helps us live intentionally with that awareness, and recognizing our blessings reminds us of the abundance in our lives. And when we practice all 3, life starts to feel fuller, richer, and more meaningful. And here's a reflection I want to leave with you today. What are 3 things you are thankful for right now in this moment? Right now in this moment, as you're seeing this podcast. Write them down, say them out loud, or just hold them to your heart and let that awareness guide your day. You'll notice a difference. I want to thank you so much for joining me for my solo podcast today and spending a moment with me. I hope today's reflection reminded you that even in the middle of challenges, there's always something to be thankful for. Gratitude has a way of shifting our perspective and opening our eyes to the blessings we sometimes overlook. And as you go forward, carry that thankfulness with you, and remember, you are grateful, you are blessed, and you are enough, especially the you are enough part. Until the next time, this has been Moments with Myra. I hope that you have a great day, and thank you so much for tuning in.
Tell you something about experience. You never know where it's coming from. I gave it a run on my own so many times before and did it wrong without you. But now I know who you are. You give me life abundantly, and being without you, something I won't do. I'm gonna live, I'm gonna be strong, and I'm gonna make it. They said I wouldn't make it, they said I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't amount to anything, anything, anything. So no matter what people say, gonna love you anyway. And I shall live and not die, die, die. I'm gonna live my life abundantly, and I'll fulfill my purpose. just for me. And people may be wondering why my life is blessed. It's because I chose obedience, and He is well pleased.
Quiet storm, y'all. The devil came, he stole and destroyed. Ultimately, tried to kill your boy, but I'm still here, only by God's grace. Walking in love and still keeping the faith. I ain't gonna let them devils kill me or keep me in bondage, cause I'm freed indeed. When Christ shed his bleed, his blood, I'm alive with him. I've been born from above. If I had wings like a dove, y'all would see me fly. But I'm rooted and grounded in the word, there's no lie. Abundantly supplied, walking in the light. Getting my daily bread like whole wheat and white. Never lose sight, cause I'm walking by faith. Exercising godliness when running my race. Getting off course is something that I can't afford, because I live to proclaim the works of the Lord.
They said I wouldn't make it. They said I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't amount to anything, anything, anything. So no matter what people say, gonna love you anyway.